guys, welcome to Mala's Verse. Welcome if you're new here, welcome if you have been here before. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. And today's reading is going to be for the zodiac sign of Aries. Aries, we are going to look into what's clear. Wow, what's clearing up for you? That's what I was about to say. But we are going to look into what is a compliment you don't get to hear. And before we get into that, take a few deep breaths and breathe out through your mouth. I'm going to ring the singing bowl here. Just a moment. All right, Aries. So, your main message as to a compliment that you don't get to hear is the beautiful Empress. Is that better or is it better here? Anyway, the bottom deck energy is representing a compliment you may not get to hear because this is what people subconsciously recognize about you, but they might not be able to logicalize it in their brain or make it cognitively aware for themselves. So they may not address it to themselves even because it's more so subconscious energy. And for that, we have Queen of Cups, Three of Swords, and after that we have the Two of Pentacles. The reason I want to show Two of Pentacles is because the combination of Queen of Cups and Three of Swords tells me that even though you go through a lot of difficulties, you still operate a lot from your heart center. You're very um, heart oriented person here, Aries. And after that, we have Two of Pentacles, which tells me that even if you are yourself in pain or you are in a situation where your expectations are not being met, still you will keep the show running, you will keep moving forward, you will do a lot of things. Maybe it's essentially like people may not recognize that you are in pain, and that pain doesn't make you hold a grudge against them either. You might be emotional about it for sure, but you don't hold a grudge against people, and you keep moving forward because even after the Two of Pentacles we have the Lovers card, which tells me that you still make choices from a place of love regardless of how much crap or trauma you have been through or you are going through in any given situation or according to your situation. So that is the bottom deck energy, and so you may not get to hear the compliment around this from others because it's more so subconscious awareness for them than conscious awareness. The top deck energy is Two of Wands and the King of Wands. So the top deck energy is representing a compliment you evidently might receive from others, or it's evident in their energy or the behavior towards you. With the Two of Wands and King of Wands, the clear cut message coming through here is that the compliment that you may receive is about your drive to achieve things, your drive to do things that are impossible, your drive to do things or pursue things that are scary or daunting in nature. You might be someone who is one of the first to do something different. Maybe it's with the King of Wands, it very well could be a business or just leading in a profession or career or in an industry that no one in your family has done before or no one in your known circle has done before. And with the King of Wands, that energy of you being the first one, you being the first one to suss out a situation, to um, do a recce of a situation, is that is also your energy. You're the first one to get that ground information before anybody else does, or even if it's not about before anybody else does, it's the courage that you show to go into a situation which may seem a little fishy, a little wonky, but you will go ahead and you will do whatever observations or analysis is required on your end, at your end, essentially. And with the Empress card being the message, so you do receive essentially compliments around this. You are a go-getter, you do have that go-getter energy, which it does represent Aries very well, honestly. And with the Empress card being represented as a compliment you do not get to hear, what I'm receiving is that the depth of care that you show towards people, Aries, is something that may not be received. Not, I would say it probably is received, but may not be acknowledged by others as such, or they might not compliment you for this. especially with the Empress card, which is about, a mothering nature. And another thing definitely coming through was you do, you are physically attractive, you have that prettiness to you, which, not that prettiness, you are pretty. And that is another thing that people may not compliment you for, because I feel like your go-getter energy itself might intimidate a lot of people. So that nurturing energy within you might be intimidating for people to even accept. They might not even see that it's there in some way, shape, or form. That could be the reason. But of course, there could be many other reasons as well. We're not going to get into that. But we are looking at a compliment you don't get to receive, and it's about the depth of care you have for people. And it's ocean deep, because I am just getting, drawn towards the water in front of this mer mermaid, but merwoman, I would say. I mean, I'm trying to look at the hierarchy here, and she's the empress, so empress mermaid essentially. So you have a lot of care for those around you, for those you feel connected to, and you may not get your flowers for it. So that's all that I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you again so much for joining, and I hope to see you in future readings. Bye bye.